All right, gentlemen, those are the contenders for the final round of the PGA Championship. We'll see how it plays out. We will not see Tiger Woods tee it up on Sunday because just a few minutes ago, he withdrew from the PGA Championship. And, Coach, it was a Saturday 79 on the golf course, which is the third worst score that he has ever posted at a major championship. But in between shots, even earlier in the week, it seemed like that limp was more pronounced. It seemed like he was really struggling through the pain, and he said, not worth it tomorrow. I'll head out.
This might be an unpopular opinion, but I don't want to see this version of Tiger Woods. I think the story has been great, and I've been as loud as anybody about giving him credit for gutting it out and doing what it takes to make the cut. And then I was sitting back today, and I was at my speaking thing with the PGA of America people and AIG, and we got a lot of questions about Tiger. And I got to thinking, this isn't the Tiger. This isn't the reason that they're asking about Tiger. It's about his greatness. It's about 15 majors. It's about dominating fields. It's about hitting shots that nobody else can hit. It's not about can he make the cut and what does he have inside to play on one leg and all that. He has nothing left to prove. I'm glad he withdrew tomorrow. I did not want to watch again tomorrow what we had to watch today. And I hope that people who are close to him are honest with him and tell him that if he can't play at a high level or if he can't play an event prior to a major, then he's never going to compete in a major again. You can't show up and find your game, give away one round, and then try to find it and then have your leg hurt on Saturday and Sunday. That's been the formula at the Masters and this week. I don't want to see this moving forward if he can't really, truly compete and have the game that could win.
Yeah, Mark, it's interesting, right? Because it's a reminder that despite making the cut in each of the first two major championships, he is still at this stage very much at the mercy of his body. And he has told us it's kind of a roll of the dice when he wakes up, and sometimes it feels better and sometimes it feels worse and sometimes it feels a lot worse. And this week seemed to be on the a lot worse end of the spectrum.
Yeah, we were speaking in the green room, all of us announcers, before the show today, and the point was brought up. Someone had spoken to him. It might have been Feldo at the Masters Champions dinner, and Tiger was telling Nick about his day-long regimen to get ready for a round of golf. It's like it takes a couple, 3 hours to get himself physically ready to go, including the warm-up. Then you've got to play 4.5, 5 hours on two demanding golf courses to walk. He's played in Augusta National in this place. It's called Southern Hills, all right? And then afterwards, the warm down, including ice baths and like a massage and all this sort of invigorating stuff that he has to do, takes another couple, 3 hours. So you stretch this over a day, and it is a huge endeavor. And I can't help but think, because we were waiting to go out on the golf course where the players exit 18 is right over the first tee where we were waiting. And when Tiger walked off there, I looked at a guy that was not just physically spent, he was mentally spent. And I couldn't help but think that this guy at both the Masters and here had thrown everything he had, mentally, physically, and emotionally, into these events to prepare, then just to find a way to make the cut. Because remember what he did yesterday afternoon. 16, arguably one of the hardest 2-3 holes on the course. He stings one in there to 4 or 5 feet, makes a birdie, sort of basically guarantees he's going to see some weekend action. And that must have taken so much out of him that now Saturday rolls around and he's got nothing. And then he's got these long days out in front. So I'm sort of with Coach, but I am looking forward to St. Andrews. I'll tell you this for free, because it's going to be a whole lot easier walk. And with conditions like this, we've seen Tiger still has the hands and the hands to be able to hit these shots required. So it was difficult to see. It was sort of hurtful to see. And I just remember walking up 18 the final time today, and I said to my spotter, Gus, I was like, dude, this hill's pretty steep. And he looked at me and goes, yeah. And I was like, imagine what it feels like on Tiger's foot. And he just shook his head. Because you can't begin to describe to people what it's like just walking this place if you're fit, versus if you're Tiger Woods with all these injuries and a right leg that's skimpy.
And we talked about it last night, that quick turnaround, that Friday PM to an early Saturday tee time is just that's the worst. That's the brutal turnaround for everything that he needs to get done before a round.